Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore two very handy built-in functions in Python that make working with conditions and iterable easier. Any function and all function. These two functions might seem simple at first glance, but they can help you solve complex problems in a more readable and efficient way. By the end of the session, you will understand how to use these functions and how they can simplify your code. Let's start with a brief overview of what these two functions do. The any function checks whether at least one element in an iterable is true. If there is any true element, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. The all function, on the other hand, check if every element in an iterable is true. It returns true if all elements are true and returns false if there is at least one false element. Both of these functions can be used with iterables such as lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, and more. So instead of manually checking each element in an iterable using loops, any function and all function give you a way to evaluate conditions more efficiently in a more Pythonic. Let's dive into any function first. So here, any iterable. This is a syntax for to write the any function. Okay. This any function will return true if at least one element in that iterable is true. If all the elements are false, then it will return false. For example, consider this list. Okay. Values. As this values is a variable, in this particular values, I have taken a list and I have inserted few numbers 0, 1, 0, 0. After that, I have used the print function to print using any function. Here, if you write this code in this format, you will get an output true. Here, what happens means 0 is considered false in Python, whereas 1 is considered true in Python. Since there is at least one true value in the list, the one any function returns true. How does all function work? The syntax for all is all, open the parenthesis, inside that you need to write the iterables. Here all function will return true if all elements in the iterable are true. If there is any element that is false, it will return false. So for example, you can take this variable values where I have used the list and stored the numbers 1, 1, 1. And I have used the print functions with the help of all function. When you write the code in this format, in the output, it will print it as a true. In this case, since all elements are true, because one is true in Python, all returns true. So this is the end of the topic. Thank you.